Der Geist und die Charakterstarke eines Volkes würden jeden Kampf überwinden. A people's spirit and might of character shall overcome every struggle. Stick around. I will explain. So the politically elitist politicians in Grenada believe that because they were able to captivate and in some respects bamboozle and in some respects deceive the people of Grenada in the last election, added to that, now that they believe that they're flush with cash, they honestly believe that the souls of the Grenadian people are for sale. But I am here to tell them that the souls of the Grenadian people are not for sale. Especially the souls of the youths of Grenada are not for sale. And as much as you look down upon them and you're condescending towards them and you have no regard for them and you see them as your subjects, guess what? The history of Grenadian youth has always proven that in times of difficulty, in times of challenges to the nation, that they will always rise up to the task. And now we find ourselves in a situation of difficulty where we have to choose whether we go to the left or we go to the right. The path of the left, we know, is a path that leads to death and destruction. The path of the right is a path of awareness, education, and ultimately liberation. I believe in this moment of derision, in the valley of decision, that the Grenadian youth would rise to the occasion and make the right decision. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, double shame on me. The charlatans have proven that they're incapable of making correct and manageable decisions for Grenada. The charlatans are only concerned with filling their pockets and using the machinations of government for self-enrichment. This is not what you expected when you poured your heart and souls into the last election. You fire politicians in the hope that the newcomers would do better, that the newcomers would have your best interests at heart, that the newcomers would be concerned about your empowerment and upliftment. But what we have seen is a set of charlatans whose main aims and goals are self-enrichment and self-edification, all while they give you pennies on the dollar. I want you to take a hard look at yourselves and ask yourself, how much have your condition improved? And I want you to take a hard look at these charlatanistic politicians, and I want you to see how much their conditions have improved. And what you would see is a sharp divide and a sharp contrast in the economic situation that you find yourself and the economic situation in which they have elevated themselves to. But as I have always said, people can only treat you the way that you allow them to treat you. So with their big budgets and loads of cash, they believe that they can come back again and bamboozle you in order to protect their privileged positions. And with their big, heavy donors who are donating to them, knowing that they are going to get a big ransom reward on their donations, they are not doing it because they care about uplifting the Grenadian people. They are doing it as an investment. They are giving heavy donations to these charlatanistic politicians because they know when these charlatanistic politicians get into power, they are going to handsomely reward them. All while the lower class and middle class man still has to break his back and beg and be at the mercies of these charlatans. you have an opportunity to send a clear and direct message that no matter how much you struggle and you give your $1 or your $2 donations to real politicians and people who have your best interests at heart, that will overcome and triumph over these big fat cat donors who does not have the interest of Grenada at heart. These petty bourgeois, condescending Grenadians who look down on other Grenadians, these petty bourgeois, big fat cat donors who look down on the average Grenadian, you have to send them a message that you would not be bought and you would not be sold to regional and international globalists, and you would not sit back while charlatanistic politicians ride your backs and live lofty lives. Never again would Grenadians be bamboozled by pie-in-the-sky, fanciful, nonsensical ideas that never will work for your benefit. The youth of Grenada have become wiser. Please subscribe to this channel and continue to support us. Send us a coffee or something. And if you're able and willing, please send us a super thanks and donate to our channel. Your efforts and your support help us in bringing awareness, which translates into education and ultimately into liberation. If you are concerned, if you are worried about the path that your nation is on, and you think that you can't do anything about it, I want you to know that is not true. You have the power to reclaim your nation. Support Honovi Global Network in making all of this possible. Join the well community. Together, we can resist and prevent the influence and hijacking of Grenada by radical socialist Marxist ideology. Guten Tag. Ich hoffe, es geht dir gut. Have a good day. I hope all is going well.
Oh, Grenada, how have you been laid bare? Red dirt on your shoulders, salt in your hair. My beautiful maiden, stripped at her open breast, ships cut through your harbors, iron on your chest. But your sons and daughters will rise for you, bare feet on the hill in the morning dew. Voices like thunder through rusted air. We will cover your shame, we will answer this prayer. Oh, Grenada, we'll liberate